What's good, y'all? So, a little bit of a different video this week, because y'all know we drop it every Thursday. Going over, is lifting fasted worth it or not? We're going to be going over 5 pros and 5 cons of working out while fasted. And then I'm going to give my 2 cents on it, whether you should do it or not. If I'm going to do it while on prep, we are, by the time this video is coming out, 58 days out. Let's go! 58 days out, man. Disclaimer for y'all, I am not a doctor, so don't follow what I'm saying. This is simply just advice, whether you should try out working out fasted or not, and the benefits to working out fasted. So, I'm not telling y'all to, I'm just giving y'all a new perspective on it. Currently getting ready to hit a fasted back day. Now, especially being on prep, how does it affect my lifts, my strength, my overall pump, energy throughout the rest of the day, my energy in the gym, my energy now. So we're gonna go over everything today involving fasted workouts. So let's get ready for the gym and let's go over positive number 1. Let's do it. Number 1 benefit of training fasted is it improves fat oxidation. So what is that? Let's read it. Training fasted can increase your reliance on fat for fuel during that training session. That doesn't mean instant fat loss. Whenever you train fasted, your insulin is very low and your glycogen is pretty much depleted. So that means your body will lean more heavily on the fat source in your body as fuel for that workout. Because y'all know if y'all eat and then carbs get stored as energy and your insulin goes up, and then your body will use those carbs that you ate for energy, and that will have your glycogen storage. So whenever you work out, you know, your body uses that glycogen storage, so you will burn through that, and then you'll go ahead and go to your body's natural fat source as the energy, which has tons and tons of energy in there. So, does it burn more fat? Oh, not really. Let's go to the gym, and on the way there, I'll see y'all for con number 1. Alright, y'all, so we're waiting for the car to warm up. Now, con number 1, and this is a big one. Cons of training fasted. Reduced strength, volume, and pump. Fewer reps, lower training volume, reduced pumps, worse endurance within the sets. Do with what you will with this information, because that sounds awful. To me, that sounds literally awful. I'm going to do my full normal back day. We're going to put this to the test to see what my strength, my pump, and my endurance is looking like. And then we're doing 30 minutes on the Stairmaster because we are on prep. And let's see if we can make it through this. Let's do it. And as I'm hitting my back day, this takes us to pro number 1, improved insulin sensitivity. Training fasted means you're lifting when your insulin is already low, and over time, this can improve how your body responds to carbs post-workout. Now, this is huge because carbs are more likely to go towards muscle glycogen instead of getting stored as fat storage. So post-workout meals tend to hit better. This is especially useful if you train early and you eat most of your carbs post-training. You've been insulin resistant or sedentary before lifting. So this is huge. Then this clip of me struggling right here takes us to con number 2 is higher perceived effort. Your RPE will go up. So even if the weight is the same, the set will feel harder. Fatigue will come faster and the mental grind of the set will increase. This is simply because your stress is higher because you're hungry, and blood glucose is lower. Your body is relying more on the stress hormones to strictly just grudge and blunt your way. I don't even know if those words work through the workout. So, this isn't a badge of honor of, oh, I work out harder than you. This is actually, not good and can affect your recovery time moving forward into your next workout. As I wrap my back day up right here, we finished with hammer curls. The veins were going stupid. The pump was not good, but the veins were going stupid. This was very weird. So we went to the posing room to inspect the physique, and this is what we were looking like post-fasted back day. Obviously looking really dry, really lean because we are fasted. Now, that doesn't mean that we burned fat throughout this workout. This simply means appearance-wise, we look leaner. I look flat and smaller than I normally do because I don't have any carbs for that pump, that voluptuous look.
That's why bodybuilders will carb up and pump up before they step on stage. So I look flat in these as I run through some of my men's physique poses. I'm trying to get them nailed down. And let's go back to the crib and go over some more. Let's go.
Well, we got the egg whites cooking. The next pro is mental clarity and focus. What does that mean? This one is underrated, but very individual based off of the person. So whenever you are fasted and you do take like caffeine or something in the morning for your workout, which some people do when they're fasted, some people don't, but the caffeine will hit harder because you don't have anything in your stomach. The caffeine's gonna hit harder, pre-workout, it's gonna have more effect. So good or bad based on you. Adrenaline is higher. Now, this could be good because before your set, you know, when you get a little nervous because it's heavy ass weight, you're like, oh shit, you're gonna get that more amped up feeling. Then, when you're fasted, your blood isn't diverted into digestion, it's strictly diverted into the workout. Like I saw from my workout, my arm was just covered in veins like a road map. Not because of carbs or anything to do with that. It's simply because all my blood was strictly going into the workout. So many people will feel sharper, more alert, and more aggressive, and less sluggish when they're at the gym because they're not focusing on digestion. People that are morning people prefer fasted just because they feel more clarity and focus for their workouts. So, I don't know. All right, y'all, just got back from class. Let's go over con number 3. This one is muscle breakdown risk, especially if you're in a deep cut like prep. So, when you're fasted plus low calories, amino acid availability is low, cortisol is high, and muscle protein breakdown increases. So, if your protein intake and total calories aren't nailed, you risk losing muscle, especially in natural lifters. This guy. Especially during aggressive cuts. This guy. So, now it doesn't mean fasted workouts equals muscle loss. It simply means fasted workouts plus under recovery equals muscle loss risk. So I don't want to lose muscle. You know, I don't know about you, but you're most likely not on prep and not an aggressive cut. So you should be fine. So pro number 4, convenience. It's convenient because this, I'm taking my vitamins because I forgot. It's convenient having this. So you don't have to go through every bottle. But convenience for fasted workouts. No food before training means you don't have to wait around for your food to digest. There's no stomach discomfort. There's no bloated, you know. So realistically, you can just roll out of bed, take a double scoop of pre, you know what I'm saying? And straight get after it. There's no, you know, I'm a cook, wait an hour, wait hour and a half, and then go train, and then you gotta wait for your pre to hit. So, you know, convenience standpoint, you just roll out of bed and get after it. So, that's a plus for fasted. I don't know which one I'm gonna choose at the end. Y'all stay tuned. Con number 4. Light the candle. Y'all gonna figure out in a second why. Bro, back up, yo. So, the reason for the candle is because, as you see, I'm vibing out. Because number 4 is increased cortisol. Because whenever you work out, it's a stressor. You're stressing your muscles, you're stressing your mind, you're stressing your whole, you. So being fasted can also be a stressor because you're hungry. Combine them, spiked cortisol. You could have potentially worse sleep. Potentially worse sleep means potentially worse recovery. There's only a problem if you have poor sleep to begin with, super low calories, high stress in your everyday life. Me, I have 0 cortisol. I literally have 0 cortisol. No one's telling me to do this. No one's making me do this. Nothing's making me, you know, mad. Nothing's making me upset. Nothing. So I got 0 cortisol myself. Hence the skin clearing up. If y'all go back and watch my old videos, changed a lot, boys. I appreciate y'all for staying along the journey. But if y'all go back to my old videos, the goatee, not me. The hair, OD. The physique, oh. All right, but that's not the topic of the video. But if you have high cortisol levels, fasted definitely isn't for you because cortisol is key. Keep that shit low for your overall health and life. Keep that shit low. I will see y'all for the final pro and final con. My final conclusion, and then what I'm going to do with this information. Alright, y'all, I'm eating dinner right now. We got beef, sweet potato, and cooked onion. Cause I'm Iron Chef, my chef stuff. Put cooked onions in there. And then mixed veggies, obviously. Everything's weighed out because we're on prep. But this is my favorite meal of the day. It's banging. Pro number 5. Appetite control. Now, this is a big one. You know, appetite control, fasted training can temporarily blunt your hunger due to elevated adrenaline and cortisol. So, you know, fasted training will spike the cortisol, but also because the cortisol is spiked, it will suppress your appetite. So, if you're trying to get shredded, it will help with appetite control. Also, since you're training in the morning fasted, means all your meals will get pushed back in the day, which means you won't have those late night cravings because you're going to be eating later. So you can get shredded. Okay. And then con number 5. It shouldn't have to be stated, but fasted training is not a good fit for hard gainers or people that are currently trying to gain weight. Why? Well, because you're fasted. And if you're trying to gain size, bulk up, get huge, eat food. You need to maximize performance. You need to eat your damn carbs. I'm just starving right now. So what are my final thoughts? Fasted training, for me, is a no-go. Nah, bro, I'm eating food, bro. I need those carbs, bro. For me, that's personal. Now, mind you, a lot of things go into it, you know? How good I slept the night before, what food I ate the night before. A lot of things go into it, but, you know, I've only tried fasted training once, which was today. And my training session was about 6.5 out of 10. So, you know, not great. But obviously I know a lot of things go into, you know, making a training session good or not. But today, based on this video of fasted or not L training session, so for me, fasted is a no-go. Now for you, based off of the pros and cons, you can go ahead and weigh out your options, give it a go, don't give it a go. I really do not care. I thought I'd share with y'all, you know, fasted training, the pros and cons to it, because some people don't even know about it. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people have never tried it. So opening your eyes to fasted training, it can definitely benefit certain people, you know, if the pros outweigh the cons for you, or based off what I've described or what I've talked about can fit your description, definitely give fasted training a go. Now, fasted cardio, I do fasted cardio every single day. 15 minutes right when I wake up. But fasted cardio is a whole different story. But fasted training, I'd say no. Now, obviously, everything in fitness, it completely comes down to you. You know, no one's the same in fitness. So, you know, give it a go. I really don't care. All right, y'all. Well, that is the full video. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. It's a little bit of a different video. I know, you know, my content is versatile. So, yeah, a little bit of a different video today. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it, man. And I'll see y'all next Thursday. We drop in once a week, every Thursday. So hopefully, you know, y'all stay tapped in. Like this video, man. I appreciate y'all more than anything. And I'll see y'all next Thursday. Let's do it.